Husband. Yeah. Recording starts.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, Venu. How are you?
Yeah, fine, fine, Ali. How are you?
Very well. You sound exhausted.
Yeah. So now it's clear?
Yeah, it is actually. Kind of.
Okay.
How are you doing today? Good?
Yeah, fine, fine, Ali.
How was your weekend?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Uh, okay. So so this is your email ID? Ali Firaj
It's
at gmail.com.
Ali.Firaz.
So please type in the chat box once. Why? Because after finishing this session, I will share you this document for Notepad.
Where should I write it?
Yeah, you have to write it in the chat box. Your mail ID.
Yeah. Where is the chat box now?
Yeah. Type it.
Where is a chat box? Okay, I got it. Chat. Okay.
Yeah, chart is there. Yeah. Yeah, okay, fine. Just I'm copy this. Okay. Okay. Today, start with new session. First session. Okay.
Okay.
So, when the time of in the first session, we have to start with some ETL concepts. So already we have to discuss in the last session what is an ETL.
Yeah.
So I will give some notes also, but better we have to you have to running in future also we have to use these notes for preparing ETL.
Yeah.
So that's the reason I will provide the notes also. So ETL is extract, transformation,
Loading.
transforming, and load. So what is an ETL is, it is a process of extracting the data, extracting the business data from operational system, transforming these data into the required business format, and load into the data warehouse destination. Data warehouse destination or any destination. So this is called as an ETL. So it is a process of extracting the business data from various operational systems and transforming into the required business format and load into data warehouse destination. So to develop an ETL application, we required three important components. Three important components. One is source, already we have to discuss. Next one is destination. Third one is transformation. These are the three different types of components we have to use for developing ETL application. So what is a source? From where the data will be extracted. So that is called as source. So this is source means your operational systems. Coming to the destination. So what is the destination? To where the data will be loaded. That is called as your destination. What is transformation? Which is an optional representing the business functionalities. Representing the business functionality.
Okay.
Without transformation and with the transformation also, we have to use this based on your business functionalities, business data, business logic. We have to use transformation.
It is optional whether we will use it or not use it. Right?
Yes, that is depends on your source.
Okay.
So to develop reusable ETL application, we use ETL tool. So these tools are two types. So generally this is only for ETL information, not for your SSIS. So just information about your ETL. So what is the ETL? So this is only for ETL. So these are the two types. So just for this is only for knowledge purpose only. So this is not using your SSIS, but this is main concept whenever you have to start designing your SSIS packages.
Okay.
So here there is a one first method is the GUI based ETL tool. Next one is code based ETL tool. So generally ETL tools are divided into two types. One is GUI based ETL tool and another one is code based ETL tool. So what is GUI based ETL tool? GUI based nothing but GUI is user interface, graphical user interface. So these tools can perform the ETL operations by simply drag and drop options. Simply drag and drop options. So user need not to write
Program.
any coding for implementation ETL application. Simple drag and drop options only. So user does not write any coding for implementation ETL application. So what are the different types of GA based ETL tools available in the market? Okay, so that is the example Informatica. Informatica also use drag and drop options and data stage. This is also one of the GA based ETL tool. And coming this next one is Oracle Data Warehouse Builder. This is also one of the GA based ETL tool. So finally SSIS. So this is also one of the GA based ETL tool. So SSIS is developed by Microsoft. So in this SSIS also we have to simply drag and drop options. You have to design your application. Okay. So next, coming to this code base. So what is use of this code base? simply in code base you have to develop your ETL application, must write your coding. So this tool can perform the ETL operations by writing some code using the language like SQL. So what are the applications, what are the tools available in the market? There is SAS tool, ETL tool, and Teradata utility. So SAS ETL tool, and next one is Teradata utility tool. So these are the code-based ETL tool. So in this, we have to discuss only for SSIS. Why? Because this is my Microsoft coming into MSBI.
Okay.
So this is just for knowledge purpose. I'm just giving what are the different types of tools available in the market, what is the different types of tools. So this is, so coming to this
What is the
ETL.
what is the most common used tool, Venu?
Yeah, most of this is for Informatica and data stage for IBM. This is for Oracle. This is for Microsoft.
And which one is commonly used in the market?
Which one is means Informatica and SSIS.
Okay.
But Informatica is why? Because most of the time you have to use SSIS for nowadays. So what is the difference between this SSIS and Informatica? Informatica is not a freeware version, but SSIS MSBA is a complete freeware version. But another one advantage is Informatica, whenever you have to use IBM database, that particular database or relational database is not inbuilt. But in SSIS, you have to use inbuilt all databases, either Oracle, either SQL, either whatever the different relational database you have to use in SSIS. But Informatica is only for IBM databases.
IBM databases. Okay, I got it.
So that is the difference between Informatica and SSIS. So most are these two are more beautiful ETL tools, but more advantage in SSIS.
Okay.
So ETL implementation architecture. Already we have to discuss in last session. So just we have to write some notes. In this ETL implementation architecture, in real time, the ETL implementation contains two stages. First one is stage 1. In this stage 1, extracting the data from source system. Source system means your operational system, and loading into temporary storage. Temporary storage area. So this area is called as staging area. So this is called as stage 1. Already we have to discuss. So coming to this stage 2. Loading the data to the data warehouse from staging area by performing data transformations. Data transformation. So what type of data transformations we have to use? So data transformations contains operations like data merging. We have to use sometimes we have to use data merging, sometimes data cleaning, sometimes unwanted data also we have to delete it, sometimes data aggregations, etc. So this is the complete information about ETL. So why? Because whenever I have to start with SSIS, before starting with SSIS, you have to some basic knowledge about ETL. So that's the reason I will share you this information before starting with SSIS. So now start with SSIS. SQL Server Integration Services. So what is SSIS? It is a GUI based, just now we have to discuss, GUI based ETL tool developed by Microsoft.
Uh,
Developed by
Graphical
Microsoft.
user interface, right?
Yes, graphical user interface, GUI means.
Okay.
So to develop, it supports. So what is the use of this? It supports the other tasks like working with FTP. So you know the FTP,
No,
file transfer protocol.
no.
Sending mails, you have to use SMTP server, and executing SQL queries, etc., along with your ETL application.
Okay.
ETL tasks or ETL applications. So these are the some supporting tasks whenever you have to use develop for ETL application.
Yeah.
These are some supporting tools we have to use. So to develop an ETL application in SSIS, we create a package. We create a package.
Okay.
So to create a package, we have two methods in SSIS. So first one is SSIS wizard. Second method is SSIS designer. These are the two methods for creating the packages. So what is SSIS wizard? This is also called as import and export data tool. Okay. So first we'll start with SSIS wizard. Then after we have to create some packages using SSIS wizard. Then we'll start with SSIS designer. So in this SSIS wizard, creating packages using SSIS wizard only simple packages without transformation. So that is called as SSIS wizard. So how to open this SSIS wizard? How to open this SSIS wizard? How to create a application? How to create a package in SSIS wizard? Simple. It is import and export data tool which can develop simple packages. Already we are writing this simple packages. So to open this SSIS wizard, open the SSIS wizard, go to start, right click, one second, just wait to switch off this. Go to open SSIS wizard, go to start button and click on all programs, select Microsoft SQL Server 2012 and in that there is a import and export data tool. You have to select that particular. So see, I am opening this all apps in SQL Server 2012. Here there is a import and export tool. Import and export wizard will be open. Simple, click on next, start your process. So first we'll see one example. So this is also we have to use another method. Shortcut method is or simple, go to run command and in that type DTS wizard.
What is
So
the full form of DTS? Data transfer?
Yeah, data transformation service.
Okay.
So open your command prompt, DTS wizard. Click on enter. That window, same window will be open. SQL Server import and export. This is the shortcut method.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll see one example. How to create a packages in SSIS wizard. Simple packages first we'll see. Then after we'll discuss in later classes some complex creation points.
Okay.
But in SSIS wizard we have to create it only for simple packages without transformations. Okay. So my example is in this my requirement is loading the data from a plot file to a destination database table. This is my requirement. So how to load the data and how to design your package. Okay.
Okay.
So simple. So before start designing your SSIS package, SSIS wizard package, first we have to identify plot file. So why? Because your source is plot file.
Okay.
So in that my system having some different types of plot files are there. So here there is a, these are all my plot files.
From where did you get these flat files?
Just for I'm creating some manually only.
Okay, but if I'm at job, I'll get this from the company who I'm working for, right? This is
yes. Okay. This is for client sending.
Okay.
So just I'm using only for manual some sample records. This is not original, but I'm creating some sample data only for creating packages purpose.
Okay.
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 So here there is a different types of packages. Plot files. So my requirement, I want to load the data into my destination. Okay.
Okay.
For example, there is a plot file. What is the plot file is bank info. In this bank info, These are the data is there. These are the headers.
Headers.
Yeah, headers.
Okay.
Bank account number, bank account name, and what is the fixed amount, and what is the year duration for fixing amount. Some sample data. This is okay. So I want to load this data into my destination table in SQL Server.
Hmm.
So how to load this data? Simple. Just I'm close this plot file. So just I'm opening this visual. Click on next. So what is here?
Choose data source.
Choose your data source. So what is my data source is plot file.
Yeah.
So just click on browse, click on drop down here. There is a plot file source is there. Select the plot file. Why? Because my source is plot file.
Hmm.
If it is Excel, select your Excel. If it is SQL Server, select your SQL Server. If it is Oracle, select your Oracle.
Wherever from wherever I need to take the data out, I'll select that.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Okay.
So here my source is plot file. So just click on browse, select your plot file. So my plot file is bank info. Just click on open. So these are all default options. Don't change anything. Okay. So here there is a column names in the first data row. So what is column names in first data row? So in this plot file there is a some bank account number, bank name, fixed amount, year of deposit. So that is called headers in your plot file. Once you have to check this mark, that headers treated as a columns in your destination table.
Okay.
See the preview. See
Yeah. Okay.
account number, account name, fixed amount, year of duration. For example, you have to uncheck this option. What happened? So these also treated as a
Okay.
row.
Yeah. Got it.
So that's the reason you have to check this
In a
column name
in a
in the first.
Venu, in a flat file, the first top things can be used as headers, right? That can be
Yes.
okay.
That address treated as a columns in your destination table.
Whatever is written over there, that will become as a column, right?
Yes. Whatever the columns are, whatever the headers are there in your plot file, that treated all headers as a columns.
Okay.
So remaining are rows.
Yeah.
So just click on next. So your source is finished. So what is your destination? My destination is MySQL server. So I'm opening MySQL server. So this is I'm using SQL Server 2012. So in this 2012, I'm using my server is Venu Connect. So here I want to load the data particular database. So otherwise I am creating a one new database. So here this database name is AliDB. Okay. So just I am creating, click on OK. So that database is created in your server. Yes, AliDB.
Yeah.
So in this DB, these data I am loaded. I want to load this data in the particular database. So here your destination.
Venu, how did you come back to this screen? Can you go back to SQL Server?
Simple. Click on next.
No. Just go to SQL Server.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a SQL Server. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. This is complete SQL Server. Just you have to minimize only.
Yeah. Okay. I got
Okay. So click on next. Choose your destination. My destination is MySQL Server. So what is your server name? So here the server name is Venu. See?
Yeah.
This is Venu, my server.
Yeah.
So just you have to use that server name here. So you have to use type Venu. So my server is Venu. Your server is Ali. Just you have to type your server name Ali.
Ali.
So based on your server name only, we have to write it.
Okay.
So my server authentication is Windows authentication. I'm not SQL Server authentication. This is my Windows authentication. If you are using SQL Server authentication, just write your SQL Server username and password.
Okay.
I'm using Windows authentication. Select the Windows authentication. So here, select your database. Which database, your source, the data will be loaded. So here we have to select the database, AliDB. Otherwise, we have to directly create a new database also here. Just click on new. Once click on new, whatever the database name you have to type it here, that database is created in your server.
Okay.
For example, I am creating SANDB, for example.
Okay.
This SANDB is created in this server. So right now there is no SANDB. Once I am creating, click on OK. Okay.
Yeah.
See, refresh. SANDB automatically created in your server.
Yeah. Okay. And if I want,
So you have to manually create it. Otherwise, directly click on new also.
okay.
So, but in that, I am select my first DB name is AliDB only.
Yeah.
Right? Choose your right database here.
Okay.
So just click on next. So here, see the detail. So this is your source. This is your destination. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we have to see the data also. Preview data. So the data is correct or not.
Okay.
So we have to verify here also.
Okay.
So here you have to change your table name also. Actually, this is your bank info. I want to use this bank info TBL table. So you have to change your required table name also here. Just you have to click on this. So blink the cursor. Just you have to remove or you have to change something. The table name you have to write it. Simple. Click on next. So here there is a two options. So save and run package. For example, I'm using run immediately. I'm using run immediately. The click on next. Immediately the package is created. The whatever the source data is there, the source data will be transferred into your destination.
Okay.
Okay. So that is run immediately. So, but I'm not using run immediately. I'm using save the SSIS package. So why I want to save this SSIS package, we'll see later, I will discuss. So here there is a two types of SSIS packages.
Okay.
So one is SQL Server, one is file system.
Hmm.
One is SQL Server, one is file system. In this file system means the package is created in your operating system, in your drive, in your local drive. Okay. So just click on next. Here write your package name. My package name is 01 plot file to destination DB. Just example I'm writing name of my package. So where this package is created, see already we have to discuss every package is must have the extension as .dtsx data transformation service extension. Every package must having the extension is .dtsx. So where this package will be stored. For example, I am creating a one folder here. So my folder is Ali MSBA. Just I am writing one folder Ali MSBA. So in this Ali MSBA, only MSBI projects. So in this folder, I want save this, browse, go to D drive, go to student sessions. In this only MSBA projects, see the extension is .dtsx. Click on save. So click on next. So this is your summary about your wizard. So this is your destination location. So this is your source location. Okay. So where the file we have to save this location. So click on finish. The execution was successful. The execution was successful means the data will be reflected in your database or not. Is reflected or not here? It's not reflected. See, there is no tables right now. Actually, there is a bank info TBL, the table. Yeah. After complete execution, the table is created here. But whenever you have to use run immediately, the option run immediately, that time only the table is created automatically here. But this time I am using save the package. So see the package flat file to destination DB. See the type of integration service package. See the size of your package. So why need I am using this? Why need I am saving this package?
Oh yeah. Why?
Why need I am using saving this package? Because whenever you have to use run immediately, for example, just you have to some scenarios easy to understand. For example, this is your flat file. Okay, in flat file having some records. Okay, some 5 records or 6 records. So my requirement is I want to load these 5 records into my destination. I want to load it, these records into my destination. Okay. So here, when the time of I'm creating this package in SSIS wizard, first you have to select the source and then select the destination, choose your destination, and whatever the tables you have to use, select that particular tables, and that tables will be moved to destination. So then after run immediately, there is a two options are there. One is run immediately. Second one is save the package. So we have to already discuss today SSIS, where this yes, to develop a reusable ETL application we use ETL tool. Yeah. Reusable. What is reusable means? For example, first time we have to use run immediately. For example, run immediately. Once you have to choose run immediately, the package executed successfully. These 5 records are loaded here directly. Okay. As a table name is, for example, 5 records TBL, for example. So in the name of 5 records TBL, these records are stored in your destination. For example, some reasons this table is deleted. Some reasons, unexpectedly, unwantedly, some reasons. This table is deleted. Yeah. So what is your next step? Recreate this package again. Load it. Yes, that is the final solution. Compulsory once creating total package. First choose your source, choose your destination, select your table, and load the table in your destination. So this is called as run immediately.
Yeah.
So here there is a waste of time.
Yeah.
Why? Because once your table is deleted, unfortunately, you have to create again. For example, this is your 5 records. 5 records means within fraction of seconds, load the data in your destination. For example, in real time, we have to use millions of records. Millions of records we have to use loading the data into your destination. So see what is millions of records loaded in the destination. It takes approximate 2 hours. Approximately the package is executed after 2 hours.
Yeah.
So these 2 hours you have to waiting.
Yeah.
It's waste of time once creating run package executing.
Okay.
So other we have to use save package. For example, we have to write load the data 5 records and load it into destination, either saving the package. After saving the package, you will see already we have to save this package. For example, some reasons this table after saving this package also, this table is deleted some unwantedly. So what is your next step? Is not is not able to create your package. Why? Because just go to this package, double click on this, simple, click on executed. Click on executed.
So it will be.
So once click on executed, whatever the data is there in your source,
Yeah.
that data will be directly reflected in your destination.
Yeah, I got it.
If it is another, some reasons also deleted this database. So just go to again same, double click here, execute.
Yeah.
So it is time consumption.
Yeah.
Okay. So why? Because whenever you have to use runtime, once database, one table is created, again you have to create a new package. Same packages you have to create. Waste of time for every time. But save packages we have to more useful.
Yeah.
So that is the difference between run immediately and save package. So after saving package, okay, successfully package is saved, but the data, the table is not reflected here. The table is not reflected here. So how to executing this package? After saving this package, how to execute? This package is only for save, is not executed. Once you have to execute this package, the table will be reflected in this RLDB. How to executing this package?
Okay.
So here you have to use some option is, so before that first you have to write it these steps. Yeah, what is first step is run DTS wizard. This is the first example. That's the reason I will write all the steps. So next onwards, we'll see what are the main topic is there. So that type data I'm writing. So because all the data we have to write waste of time, same data. So select source as plot file source. So just now what I am doing, that data, that concept I am writing. Click on browse and select the required source files. So here my source file is bank info. So select the option, click on columns treated. One second.
तुम्हें समझ आ रही है?
Here, select the option, click on columns treated as a first rows treated as a columns. Click on first rows. Rows means headers in your plot file. First rows treated as columns. Check this option. Click on next. Then choose your destination. Choose your destination and select required server name, which server we have to load this data, and authentication and database name, which database you have to store this data, database name, and click on OK. Okay, so after save the package, give the name of the package and save it in your hard drive. This is for reusable purpose. So how many times you have to execute this? You have to execute. These are reusable purpose. Save the package. Click on OK. So the package is created successfully. Okay. After package is created successfully, is the package only created, but it is not executed. So how to execute that particular package? So that is the process is called as executing of package. So how to execute in this package is simple. Go to start menu, all program, sorry, this is called as execute package utility tool. This tool name is called as execute package utility tool. So how to open this tool? Go to start, all programs, Microsoft SQL Server 2012, and here select the integration services. In this integration service, there is a execute package utility tool. So simply open that. So how to open this? Go to all programs, in SQL Server. In this integration services, there is a execute package utility tool. See, simple. The package utility tool is open. Simple. Here we have to see package source. What is my package source? I saved my package as a file system. So we'll discuss later what is SQL Server, what is SSIS package store. So right now my package is created as a file system.
Yes.
So select the file system where the package is stored.
Yeah.
Select your folder path. So here your folder path is student sessions Ali. In this is my package. See,
Yeah.
SSIS package DTS XX. Click on open. So here right now there is no table in my database. Once I am executing this command, once I am executing this option, see this is your execution process. So here first validation is started. So that source and destination connection managers are correct or not. So here directly the table name is created in your database. So this is some process. So what are the records you have to load it? How many records? 6 records. But in these 6 records, first headers treated as a columns. So finally first 5 rows, whatever the remaining rows, 5 rows only you have to load it in your destination. See the elapsed time for loading the data from plot file to your destination. So now verify the data in your server database, refresh, see bank info TBL. See the data is correct or not.
Yeah.
So the data is loaded from plot file to your destination. So here we have to use any transformations.
Why there is null at the end? That means that is the last line, it automatically comes.
Sorry.
Null, the file, the last thing null, null. This comes automatically or
This
no, no, not
what file?
this. Go back to the same page. Yeah,
This
close.
is
No, 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 no. Just go to that. Just go to this. Yeah, on your right hand side, this bank info, bank name, next amount, and year variation. The last one is null. Null. See? Yeah. Why is this null? It comes automatically.
yeah, automatically. Why? Because in this, whatever the plot file is there, in this plot file, student source, plot files, bank info, yeah, in this bank info, this space, next row space is treated as a null.
Okay.
So that data is automatically is created as a null. Null is nothing.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
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 So this is the way we have to create a package in SSIS wizard.
Okay.
But in this SSIS wizard, we have to use any transformations.
No.
Are you using any transformations here?
No.
No. Directly, what I am my source is there five records. So that 5 records directly loaded into my destination
Yeah.
without a transformation.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is called as how to create a package using SSIS wizard.
Okay.
So start utility tool. In this, there is another shortcut method also there. So what is the shortcut method is simple. Click on run. In this run command, you have to type dtexecui. dtexecui. So type run command dtexecui. So directly open your execute package utility window. Choose your data source, choose your server, and select your package. Click on execute. So
Okay.
this is the shortcut method.
Okay.
Okay. So today we'll stop it here. Next class we'll try it another example for loading the data from database to database.
Okay.
So this is one server. In this there is a one database. In this database there is a two tables. I want to do these two tables into my another server. This is S1, this is S2. I want to load these two tables from this server to this server. How to create a package. So this package details we'll discuss tomorrow.
Can you email me
So
this thing?
sorry.
Can you email me this all the details? You know, I'll just go.
Yeah, yes, compulsory. When I close this session, I will share you this document to you. Okay?
Okay. And can I get an access to this SQL Server so that I can try myself, or that will be later on?
What is the sources?
No, I'm telling you, can I get access to this SQL Server 2012 file and I can just practice it? That will be done.
Okay. In your machine, which type of version we have to use?
Where?
In your system.
Yeah.
So which version we have to use for SQL Server?
I don't know. I don't have any version.
Okay. I will share you this SQL Server 2012 software also,
Yeah,
but it takes some time for downloading.
that's
Why?
fine.
Because
I can.
it is having around 6.5 GB.
That's fine. If you will just send it to me, I will download it so that you know after the session I can practice myself. Right?
Yes, surely. So we'll check it once. What size? I think this is 6.65 GB.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I will share with Google Drive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just you have to download, then we have to install. Okay.
And can I get Venu? I will also. Can I get some files? You
Okay.
can create some flat files that I can transfer and try to do. You know.
Plot files.
Yeah, some files or some data that I can get. You know, so that once I download this, I can try to transfer it and execute it, and you know, try to.
Okay. I will share you also that files also.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Ali.
So,
We'll meet on
you will
tomorrow.
send me Google Drive password or something by email?
No. Just there is one link is there. Just click on that link. It start downloading.
Okay, good, good. So I'll get it
Okay.
two emails now from you, right?
Yes.
And if you can share that some data files also that I can just practice on that, so I'll really
Yes.
okay.
Sure, I will share you also.
No problem. Thank you so much, Venu.
Okay.
I
Thank you, Ali.
understand half of it went out of above my head, but you know what? Now I will sit, I'll go through your notes, I will try to practice it. If I have any questions and
Yes.
concerns, I will ask you tomorrow. Okay?
Oh, okay, fine.
Okay, thank you so much, Venu.
Okay, bye.
You have a good day, Venu. Good night, please.
Okay, bye. Okay.
Bye.